Hello, my fitness friends. My name is Natasha. Welcome to a kettlebell hit class. If you don't have kettlebells, a dumbbell will work just fine. Have a couple different size options. I'm going to be using a 15 and a 20 today. I could probably go heavier for swings and deadlifts, but just so I can talk you through the exercises, I'm going to settle for a 20. And then anytime we're holding the arm up over the head, actually I might do 20 for that too, but some of the things that I'll downsize for a 15, these double rows that are coming up in the second round. I will preview them when we get there. It's just 4 exercises, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. We're gonna do them twice through. Feel free to add on a third round if you'd like. And then if you're still wanting a little bit more, we're gonna do 4 flow mobility body weight exercises or little flows like I've been doing in my HIIT classes. So you could do this as just the kettlebell section for a short, sweet workout, or a little bit more to do some fun animal flow mobility style movement at the end of class. All right, really quick warm up today. So if you need more time, just hit pause and then meet me back with your kettlebell for when I preview those drills. Let's go ahead and stand nice and tall with some shoulder rolls. Take a deep breath in, sigh out the mouth. Feel your feet under you, whether you're wearing shoes or grounded barefoot. Lift the crown of the head a little taller. Lift your chest a little prouder. Tuck your tailbone and just start to let go of your surroundings. Come into your body and into this moment. Let go of distractions. Big breath in. Big sigh out. Take a couple neck circles. Lingering in any sticky spots. Side to side, down, heavy, beautiful. All right, we're gonna warm up those wrists, fingers, ankles, and toes, flex and point while you are doing high heels, low heels. So really feeling a big stretch on the arch of the foot, the wrists, forearms, calves, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll shake out those wrists. Do some little circles. One way and the other way. Beautiful. And let's take those arms up and cactus to the side. Push the chest forward, squeeze your glutes, and halfway over. Feel the hamstrings and a nice long spine. So we have cactus, elbows out, little gentle back bend, forward fold, only as far as you feel that stretch in the back of the legs. It might not be that far, or maybe for some of you, you start to fold a little deeper. You can always soften the knees. 2 more. Cactus, back bend, squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, fold, dip it down. 1 more time. Back bend, 2 fold. Now bend your knees and drop your hands and head. Shake out your head. Take some breaths into the back. Allow gravity to take over, releasing your spine. Imagine any tension going out the top of the head as you increase the flexibility in your hamstrings. Maybe bend and straighten the knees a few times. And then, oh God. I have to cut that out. I thought there was a bug on me. I don't know what it was. All right, walk back to a downward facing dog and just start to paddle here. And in your down dog, spread your fingers, grip into the mat. We're gonna take a cat back and just roll your shoulders forward over your fingers and down dog. Chest towards toes. Cat the back around and lean forward into the hands, balls of the feet, and then heels back, chest down towards toes. 1 more time. Cat roll forward and down dog, stretch back. All right, come down into kneeling. You can sit on those toes. And anything you wanna do here, again, more wrists, some side lateral stretches, more hamstrings, more spine, shoulders, good one. All right, you could do some chest expansion in the back, some crisscross shoulders, and same with the hips. While you are stretching, I'm gonna just preview those drills, pretending I'm holding a kettlebell here, or a dumbbell. Deadlift, flat back, long spine, only as low as your hamstrings feel good, pretty straight knees. And on the way up, we're gonna flip the grip and catch the side handles or the ball, and then you'll take a squat. Catch the kettlebell, deadlift, kind of pop it up and switch your grip to a squat. Next, halo. Take the kettlebell around, step back, and twist towards the front knee. Halo, reverse lunge with a twist. Moving into a push press and a windmill. We're gonna do that standing, and then you're gonna rack the weight and come down to the knee and do the same thing. Push press, kneeling windmill, rack, and stand back up. All right, so there's a lot of little variations. You can always keep the weight over the head while you come down to kneeling. So the timing can just kind of make it your own, whatever feels natural. Lastly, 4 big swings. You're gonna set the kettlebell down with a squat, lay it on its side, so you can do a push-up, jump in, grab the handles, and thrust up for 4 swings, burpee back, okay? Pretty basic moves. 45 seconds work, your heart rate's gonna climb. On the rest, just a little walk around, march, or you could jump rope if you wanna keep it really active, or jumping jack. Yeah, make the drills your own, modify if you need to. If it feels really easy, you're probably not challenging your kettlebell or dumbbell size. So it should be pretty hard to get through the 45 seconds, but manageable, okay? So that being said, you can always do a lighter dumbbell or kettlebell the first time you take the class, and then try it again and challenge yourself a little more. All right, we're gonna have 14 seconds to get there. And we're gonna pick this up in our hands, probably heavier one. Deadlift, little flip grip squat. Go. Flat back, long spine, catch the handle, squat it back. You could try to go maybe elbows to knees, flip the grip, deadlift, flip the grip, squat. All right, so you're kind of catching it and driving down, catching it and squatting down. Your range, your timing, that's the great thing about these timed drills. You can work fast, slow, you can put the emphasis on one move or the other. Lots of variation, just keep the core strong. Focus on your form. Yeah, this one you could go pretty heavy on. Okay, quick little recovery. You can set that down, shake out your shoulders, wrists, blink your fingers. We're gonna rack the weight in both hands, halo, reverse lunge. Pick it up like you did before, catch the handles. Halo, now step back and twist. Opposite leg steps back. The front, the kettlebell goes to that front foot, twisting towards that hip. Halo. So if you're haloing to the right, your left foot's gonna step back. Ooh, take it to the right hip. Don't let that kettlebell weight take you down. A lot of sneaky core. Keep the kettlebell close to the head so we get into those triceps. Elbows up, around, twist. All right, should be climbing. Okay, so maybe on this one, since we're doing it overhead, you could downsize. If you felt like you had a pretty light dumbbell, go ahead and stick with the same. Otherwise, downsize. We're push pressing into a windmill, kneeling push press windmill. Let's start on the right side. All right, so drive it up, turn your toes, and then reach as the kettlebell stays over the head. Then you can rack and step that foot down. Left foot down, push press, side bend. You could keep the arms straight if you'd like, and windmill, then rack it and step down, push press and windmill. Lots of little variations, or rack, step up. You can use some power on the push press with your hips, only go down as far as your hamstrings allow. Press, get windmill over to the left hand, drive it up. Press, windmill to your left. All right, and heavier for the swings to the burpee. So it's 4 swings. You can always change the sequencing if you want more swings, 8 swings, 2 burpees back. Feel free to get creative. I'm gonna do 4 and 1. Hike it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now squat and set it down on its side so you can do a chest to hand to the ball burpee. Then reset. Right, if you have a really light weight for swings, you could always alternate your arms too into single arm if you're comfortable there. If you want more push-ups, maybe it's 2. Jump in, hike it back, flat back thrust. Just about to 45 degrees up or shoulder height if you're using a heavy bell. Okay, we're gonna go right into the next round, because why not? If you need the break, hit the pause button. All right, otherwise, pick it up. Deadlift, toss, squat. Deadlift, toss, squat. So you're flipping your grip from the top of the handle to the side of the handle, or you can catch the ball of the bell. Up to you. Are we breathing? Blast some music. You don't have to listen to me heavy breathe. Flat back, catch, squat back, stand. Okay, halo, reverse lunge twist. Remember, if you're haloing starting to the right, your left foot steps back. Catch it, holding the handles or the ball. Go. Halo, twist. I'm not going to talk a lot here. You know the drill. Focus inward. Find your pacing and your breath. Next one, we get to switch arms on the push press to windmill. So you want to keep whatever size you did last time. Okay, this time, left hand. You can clean or you can assist the clean to get to the rack position, thumb to sternum. You're going to turn your right toes out. Push press, turn your toes, push your hips away, and rack. Step down, push press over the open space, windmill, stand. Press, windmill, rack, step down, press, kneeling, windmill. Strong arms, don't let that elbow sag. If you're sagging, the weight's too heavy, focus on more lat strength. Sides of the back. Okay. And swings to burpee. Pick your sizing. 20 pounds is pretty light for a swing. You have your whole hips and lower body and core to assist you. So you could do single hand if you like. 4, 3, switch at the top. 2, both hands bring it down, squat it down, set it down. 1, 2 push-ups, jump in. Hike it, and 1 or 2 hands. You have a lot of variety you can do here. Change it up to fit your needs. You can modify the push-ups too. Remember, it's a very small dip and thrust. We're not dropping our chest too low. Very efficient, right through the legs. And hips throw the weight up. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop this quickly. So, when we hit our second round, we have 12 seconds. Drink some water, walk around. Catch your breath. Okay. Woo, feels good. I'm gonna pretend I'm holding this in both hands. That same grip we've been doing for goblet squats. So either holding the ball or the side handles. We're gonna pulse, 2, and rise. Very subtle change. You could skip it and just do double pulsing squats, or stag leg squat, weight in one leg, tap, weight in the standing leg. So 2 feet down, and then little alternating, kind of like a single leg squat, where we're just shifting our weight into one leg. Unless you feel challenged on 2, you can do all doubles. You can change the pulsing number too. Maybe you do doubles, triples, quadruple pulses, whatever you want. All right, maybe your lighter kettlebell, row, row, shuffle, switch. So we're gonna take little shuffling feet with a double row, bringing your fist towards your rib cage, elbow behind you, and it's bent over. So you could have it supported or just strong quad and hamstring glute. All right, the next 2 are pieces of a get up. The first part, we're gonna start on our back to one side. Curl up and down. Or you're gonna take it up and then add a little pistol squat. You're gonna rack or kind of assist the bell with your other hand and see if you can kind of pop up to a pistol squat. You might surprise yourself because the weight of the dumbbell kind of assists you there as a counterbalance. But if you can't do that, that's fine. Just do the ab roll up and down. And then the next part is the start of the get up. So you'll have to be able to hold your arm up, so probably your lighter kettlebell or dumbbell. Your opposite foot steps down, then the hand comes down, just like the windmill we did, but we add a kick through, tap your butt or sit, and come back. Kneel to stand, okay? So those we're gonna keep on one side. Second round, we'll switch sides, okay? Are we all ready? That was your rest. Any stretches you wanna do? Again, we won't take the break. We'll just do the 15 seconds for the 2 rounds. If you need it, hit pause and take a minute in between. That's what we normally do, but we're going for it today. Here we go. Pick up your heavier kettlebell or dumbbell, holding the sides or the ball. Pulsing squat to the little single leg, stag leg squat. Go. Maybe elbows to knees, squat, squat, rise, and then one side stag, weight goes in the standing leg. And then back to your 2 feet. And you could add on pulses. Focusing on one side, and then both. Keep the belly tight, spine long. Rack position, elbows by rib cage. We're gonna feel these squats tomorrow if you're challenging that dumbbell or kettlebell size. Okay, double rows. For these, you might choose your lighter dumbbell for the next 3 exercises, or kettlebell. All right, pick it up. Stag your right leg and left hand holds. Go, row, row, switch. Get that foot out of the way so you can row down in the middle and up. You can find a nice pacing. You will get some cardio if you're shuffling and moving a little quicker. And you can kind of toss it. If you trust yourself, little toss switch as you jump the shuffle. It's kind of fun. Really use your breath. Core on, tensing up the belly. Whew. Okay, all right, have a seat. If you are gonna start with the kettlebell in your right arm, your left leg is gonna be straight, your left hand is out to use it. Here we go. Curl onto your forearm, lift to your hand. Then you could either lift and lower. We'll kind of go through the round. So you can draw back with your elbow in and press up. So many ways you can do it. Or keep the arm straight. Here's the rack, a little assist, and see if you can lift to squat, and then you can press on the way down or when you get down. Okay, so explore. Curl it up. Maybe little rack assist, both hands on the handle, pistol, press, roll down. Or just the rolls, and maybe a hip lift. Okay, here we go. Come back up. Now, I'm gonna suggest if you had that in your right hand, let's do the left arm overhead. So we'll alternate and we'll come back to both. Here we go. Right foot's gonna lunge back, right hand down, kick the foot through. You could just tap or you could sit, and then back to kneeling. Stack your shoulders over your hips and stand. Take your time. This one, you want some padding under your knee, especially if you have a really heavy kettlebell or dumbbell. And again, no droopy elbows. If you need to do this without weight at all or something very small, that's okay. Keep punching up from your side body to your shoulder. Okay, back to your heavier kettlebell. Goblet squat pulses. Quick shake of the hands. You get to hold it in both hands, so definitely heavier squats. Maybe let's try 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1, stand. Tap one toe back, and then pulse on one leg to the right. Weight in the left. Weight in both. 3, 2, 1, rise, shift. 3, 2, don't round the back. Oh, I'm gonna feel these. I already do. 3, 2, 1, stand, toe tap. 3, 2, 1, exhale, toe tap. Weight in the standing leg. Oh, both. Of course, you can be working a different pacing than me. Okay. Oh. Double rows, shuffle, switch, or step switch. All right. Either way you want to start, left hand or right hand, doesn't matter. Go. Row, row, shuffle. Again, you could have the hands supported there or just out. Whatever feels more natural. Same with the pacing. Exhale on that exertion lift. How we doing? Hang in there. You're almost done, unless you're repeating rounds. And then again, you could skip the mobility for another day or join me now. All right, come on down. So, if you're working the same sides I was, left hand pushes up with the kettlebell, right leg straight, right hand out for assistance. Tuck your chin, roll through the forearm to the hand, maybe hip lift, and then lower. Okay, here's your option of the little pistol. You're gonna rack the elbow in and see if you can hop up, down, punch, lower down the vertebrae. So you're not gonna get a whole lot of these in if you're doing these extra parts, but that's okay. If you just wanna focus on the abs, just do the roll down, roll up. Switch hands. Now, the get up. If you know how to clean, press. Keep that arm up there. We're doing left kneel, kneel to the left. Left hand down, like the windmill, but kick through and back. And then come back up to stand. Kneel, windmill to the ground. Kick through and sit, or maybe tap your butt, pull your knee back under your hip, and rise. Is the elbow sagging? Can we push up a little harder? Whew. A lot of obliques, shoulder work, legs. Okay, we did it. Meet me in down dog. Feet hip width apart. When we jump out to a push-up, you could jump your feet a little wider. So it's gonna be a loaded beast where you bend your knees and pull your hips back. Maybe your forehead or nose are really close down. Popping into a push-up, and then popping in to load. Try that 3 times. 3, load, spring. 2, load, spring. 1. Meet me in down dog, pedal out. All right, so here, once we do that push-up, we are gonna step into a lizard lunge. So, load, push-up, right leg replaces right hand, lizard. Twist, circle wrist, circle shoulder. And let's do the other side, then we'll add on. Step back, down dog. Load, push up, plank, left foot replaces left hand, lizard twist, circle wrist, circle shoulder. Beautiful. All right, we are gonna add a little bit more on. Take it back to down dog. Take some breaths here. Load, spring, push up, lizard, hop, twist. Now, stepping back to side plank. Right knee to elbow, 4, if you can. It could also be with a left knee down. And 1, so modified would be with the knee down crunches. Come back to your lizard. You can pull the foot forward or use your mobility, and then spin the other direction for side to side lunges. Come back to low lunge, down dog, reset. Whew. Shake out that head, let's do it. Other side, loaded beast, pop push up, step forward lizard left, twist, step back, side plank, either kneeling, top elbow to knee crunches, or in this high side plank. On the 4th one, pull the foot forward, spin, other way, lateral lunges. Come back, lunge, down dog. I'm gonna give you a chance to take a moment, maybe counter stretch your wrists, catch your breath, and we'll just do that one more time. If you ever want to work on the flow for longer, hit pause, play around with it. Maybe add some more to your side plank. You can add some more movement to your side lunges or more reps. Nice big breath. Side out. All right, let's hit it. Downward facing dog. Loaded beast. Bend your knees, pop to push up. Lizard, step right. Twist. Side plank crunch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Lizard spin, other direction, side to side lunges, maybe airplane arms. Now spin home, hands down, down dog. Last time. Load, push up. Left lizard, twist left. Side plank, crunch. 4, 3, spread those bottom right fingers. 2, pull the foot forward, spin the other way, lateral airplane lunges. 2 more. Now come back, hands down, down dog. And rest. Okay, we're gonna pull our feet around us for the next one. And give yourself space kind of on the sides and behind you. We're doing some hip mobility, less on the hands on this one, so you get a break in the wrists, and then we go back to stuff on the hands. Okay, just 3 more little flows. This one's right from my last yoga class. We're gonna take some hip windshield wipers to the right. 1 hip externally rotates, and 1 hip internally rotates. Lift and spin. Now if you struggle to do this, maybe put some fingertips down, and I think it'll be a lot easier. When you're doing it without your hands, it's a little bit more core, hip flexor. Okay, meet me to the right. Put your right hand about a foot away from your right hip and do a kneeling wild thing. Both knees, shins, and tops of the feet are down. Now side crunch to your front knee. Hip lift, hand behind you, stretch. Side crunch, elbow to knee. 1 more. Hip thrust and elbow crunch. Spin home. Do that again. Let's go. Left, rotate knees right, rotate knees left. Stay there. Hand about a foot away. Lift your hips and hands behind head. Crunch towards that front of your mat or front knee. Hip thrust, kneeling wild thing. Side crunch. Hips, maybe turn it more into a back bend with the chest upward if you like. And side crunch. Come on back. Okay, we have some more to add to it. We'll repeat that and add the second little piece of the flow. Okay, ready? Let's go right, left, right, 3 times. Sit up tall with or without your hands. Windshield wiper right, 90-90 or 245-degree angles depending on your hip mobility. And to the right. Right hand down, kneeling hip lift, and side crunch. Hand down, hips up. Hands behind head, side crunch. 1 more time. Make it your own. Feel kind of like a dancer or graceful. Now, spin your hands behind you and maybe readjust your hips so you can feel this nice deep twist. Your hands are under your shoulders like a plank, and then we're going to try 1 elbow at a time, deepening the twist to forearms down. It's pretty intense. If you can't go directly behind you, it's okay to be more at the left diagonal. Take a breath, and then we're moving into forearm plank. Left toes turn down and tuck, and right toes match side by side in a forearm plank to the back. Now saw, rowing to your tippy toes, ball of the foot, forward, back, 4. 3, 2, 1. Can we add tucks, knees to chest, try to clear the ground. Now right knee twists where it came from, drop your hips, stag both legs, push up, come back home. Readjust your seat. Let's do it again. Left knees to the left. Windshield wiper to the right, to the left. Scoot your left hand behind you. Hip lift or heart lift. And side crunch. Lift, stretch back or side. And side crunch. Swing, maybe a big shoulder circle if you'd like. And a dip. Spin your hands behind you. Try to pull your feet apart and maybe readjust if you need to. Whew, you might even crack your back there. Take a breath. Explore, pulling your left shoulder back. Now, lowering to the forearms. A little more intense, so be mindful. It might be towards the right angle a little bit more than directly behind you, unless this feels good. And then setting your elbows under your shoulders so we can tuck our right toes, and then left, untangle to a forearm plank. Start your saw movements, forward, back. You could do some hips Rainbow up, up and down, and then maybe some side. Knee to tricep to the sides. Now, left knee crosses under, stag and bend both knees. Push yourself back home. Okay, take a breather. I'm not gonna repeat that one, so if you wanna do it again, feel free. Maybe I'll write these out for you so you have them in writing if you wanna ever repeat them and not watch the class again. Sometimes though, when I write things down and I come back to them, I don't even know what they mean. And I have to do it in the moment where the exercise is in my head. All right, meet me in down dog again. So again, this one's right from my yoga class, my current yoga class, which actually I'm writing a new one today. We're gonna take a down dog twist. Actually, let's do the knee first. So meet me in down dog. Take your right knee to your left elbow in a plank twist, and then put that foot down. Take your left hand, tap your right toes, or grab your ankle if you can go a little deeper. So we have a plank twist to a down dog twist. Plank twist, down dog twist. Beautiful. Set the hand down, lift the knee up, little scorpion, stacked hip position, and then we'll spin under. Put your right hand in the middle, turn your toes back, crab reach, hips up, heart up. Left hand frames head. To come back out of it, soften and step around, back to your down dog. All right, left knee, right elbow, plank twist, down dog twist. Right hand to right toes, or cross, grab your ankle and twist a little harder, a little deeper. Here we go, plank twist, down dog twist, plank, left knee, right elbow, right hand, left ankle. Put the right hand down, left knee high, stack, stretch, and left hand kind of closer to the middle so we can spin our toes behind us and lift. It's like a reverse table on one hand. Right hand frames head, squeeze your glutes upright, soften, and step around to down dog. All right, before we do that one more time, I want to give you a moment off your hands. This one is a lot of weight for the wrist, so if you need to stretch or skip things, that's always an option. And the last one is a little bit on the hands, a little less than this one though. But we get some nice stretches out of our final exercise. Here we go, down dog. Spread your fingers, lift your hips. We have, let's do two. Right knee, left elbow, plank twist. Left hand reaches back for right toes or ankle, down dog twist. We have the plank twist and the down dog twist. Left hand down, right knee spins up. If you'd like, you could do a little flip over, and then right hand to middle, crab reach. Or you could go directly to crab reach. Soften the hips and jump back to down dog. Left knee, right elbow twist. Right hand, left ankle twist or toes. Plank twist, down dog twist. Right hand down, left knee up. Stay here. Or flip, scorpion flip. Two, left hand to middle, spin both feet back, crab reach. Soften, hop back, and rest. Beautiful job. All right, just because we've been on the hands a lot, I'm gonna skip the down dog waves, but if you want to do some of those down dog, cat back forward, sweeping hips, you are welcome. I'm just going to do the stretching of the last part. So maybe you are going to be on your belly. I'm trying to find a way that I can do this because I don't have a lot of space here. So I'm going to go diagonal, and we're going to do some of these scorpion stretches into a side lunge. So let's add a back extension instead of any of the options we were gonna do on the hands. Take a breath here, and let's lift into locust, upper and lower back, squeeze. Now right hand out, left hand by chest, and we're gonna flip our left toes towards our right fingers. Drop your head heavy,
Feel the external rotation on the shoulder and the twist. You'll get a nice quad and hip flexor stretch. Come back, pull your right hand in, keep the scorpion, and flip yourself on the left foot. Right hand to left ankle, take it into a little infinity or side stretch. And it might be up high, or you might be able to catch those toes or foot. A trick here is to make sure you're lifted off your left sit bone. It'll give you a lot more space. And then lift and spin back around. All right, so other side. Make any adjustments to fit in your spacing. Here we go, locust, back extension. Left hand out, right hand to chest. Right knee bends, and then scorpion, flip your toes towards your fingers, knee high, left ear to mat, head heavy. Take a breath. Come back in just to pull your hand in, both hands like chaturanga. Now push into your seated position, like a seated skandasana, side lunge. Left hand to right ankle, and any variation of a side stretch. Couple breaths there. Adjusting, connecting to the breath, and coming back in the way you went out. All right, I'm gonna leave you here. Lift up and find child's pose. Feel free to repeat that. I will put a little write-up of the mobility flows in case you want to revisit, or I think they're short enough where if you wanted to pause and play around, you would remember it. Let me know. Drop a green heart in the comments. Take some nice relaxing breaths and stretches. Let me know how class went. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure that you are subscribed. Consider becoming a member to my channel. Think of it as a little $3 tip for my hard work, and you'll get those classes first before the public. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.